Yeah.
I own one of these. Not this exact version,
right,
but I bought one of the black scary trees from HSN some years ago, and I still have it.
Yeah.
And I actually hang little decorations and stuff on it.
You can do that.
But you can customize this scary tree because the branches kind of bend and twist. And again, what I love about it is, look, there's no wires. I can put this anywhere.
Yeah.
So it works on batteries.
It works on a couple of batteries. Actually, I believe it's, let's see, I think it's
Here,
3 AA batteries, if I'm not mistaken. 3 AA batteries.
Spooky tree, here it is.
And
it works on, yes, honey, 3 AA batteries.
3 AA batteries that you're going to place right here on the bottom. Can you imagine I have to remember all the amount of batteries?
This has a, what do you call it too, right? A timer.
The timer, 6 hours on, 18 hours off. It has 12 very bright LED lights. You are choosing either the purple or the orange. We have a theme here this year. Now, I picked up, just to give you a little bit of an idea of what you can do, these are, I believe these are, you know, mercury glass ornaments that I've had for a long time. I'm sure I picked them up here. Using a little bit of a double stick, these little dot tapes. I found these, you know, at the craft store, the little, I see how I'm taking what is now holiday, adding the little spider, and now, and you could use a smaller one if you wanted to, but because all of the branches are so malleable, you could hang little photos. When your kids were, or grandchildren were doing Halloween years ago, hang that on there, do this with a couple of the little decorative motifs.
Do with mine?
Beautiful.
I found little eyeballs with hooks.
You could do the little eyeballs with hooks?
No, I found little eyeballs that had like little hooks on them, so you can hang eyeballs all over. I made a whole tree full of eyeballs.
You can put little bats in there. You can do whatever you want. Have fun.
When I have it in my house, it stares at me every time I come in. I'm like, that tree is looking at me. And you can have fun like that as well. It's lower. You want to lower our lights again so we can make our trees look a little more scary?
They're very bright, quite eerie. You can place this on the mantle or on the windowsill. To me, it's about the effortless way that we can decorate our homes.
Yeah.
I'm all about creating a vignette. Maybe you have the mercury glass orbs from the last couple of holidays. Layer those in. Add the little spider. Put that next to these trees. Get 2 of the purple or 2 of the orange. One or the other is really moving you. They are very lightweight. You can place this on the kitchen counter. I would put them on the dining room table if you're looking to host a Halloween party this year.
Like
you always need a little height. These are 18 inches tall. The base is 4 inches wide by 4 inches wide, a nice square base. I love how it looks like tree branch. It looks like tree bark. See how it looks very weathered, very eerie. The fact that it's black, it's this coated plastic with little streaks of green throughout, but you move the branches. It has those LED lights.
It reminds me of, you remember the Michael Keaton movie? Remember Beetle, what's his face?
Yes, I remember
That's what it reminds me of. And I will tell you, you know where I put mine? Because I have 2 of these. I have 2 windows in my house, and I just put them in the windows, and they're just scary. Kids, I'll tell you, I got kids. It's funny, I don't get many trick-or-treaters. You don't? But I get a lot of weird people that just like to look at the house, because you know, it's kind of haunting.
It's beautifully decorated.
Yeah, it's just, I love it. And I don't overdo it. I love being scared.
Yeah.
And I don't mean it like, you know, scared of like, you know, jumping off a cliff, but like scary, like spooky stuff. That's fun to me. You know, we're going up to that Halloween thing up at Universal, man. We love that thing.
Yes, we're doing that as well.
Horror Nights. You don't talk about it.
My daughter lives for this.
It's just a lot of fun, and you know, it's one of those holidays that's not really a holiday, and yet
it's
people
become big.
Love it. It's just so much fun. And I also think it's kind of a fun, innocent holiday because it's just for laughs. It really is. I mean, it's Halloween. You're supposed to get dressed up, look weird, or get scary, have fun with people. Little kids love it, big kids love it, grown-ups love it. It's one of those holidays that grown-ups kind of never really outgrow if they like it. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be a Halloween guy. I'll be walking around like a spook.
Hard to take you seriously. I just looked up and I saw the dangling ribbons coming from his head.
What, for my headpiece?
Yes, your Day of the Dead. That's what it was, Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead.
But you're going to choose either the purple or the orange on the tree. You're going to decorate the tree. You want it? Is it on? Oh, it's on. I thought you meant like, is it illuminated? I'll have to weave some of the orange micro lights through there.
Hey, we only have a couple thousand of these. It's a $20 bill to get your spooky tree. tree. It's about 18 inches high. As we said, it's one of those things you can start a tradition with your kids where they can make their own decorations. They can put it on it. But literally, you don't have to put anything on here. It's already scary. And you can adjust the limbs of the tree to make it as scary as you want. Or as you saw, I put a skull up there at the top.
You can do that. Put bats.
I stole that off
What's your favorite motif? Is it skull, cats, bat, witch? What is it?
You mean for Halloween?
Everyone seems to have a favorite one.
I like skulls, and I have crystal glass skulls all over the house, and I put the lights inside, you know, the ones that they sell at the whatever. I got a bunch of those, so I think I have skulls. I also love pumpkins.
You do like?
I have a headless guy.
jack-o'-lantern?
I have a headless guy. I swear. He's like this tall. He's got no head. He's holding his head in his hand. It's a pumpkin, and he's just sitting there. He's like the butler. And I keep him in my storage thing, you know. And I have the little broom with the witch's thing that stands by itself. I got all that great stuff.
I think
Annie, you got to come over. I'll tell you.
And you know, here's what you do. You're collecting year after year. So this is my 3rd year doing Halloween here at HSN. And what I love sharing with each of you is that you probably have your favorite things that you're going to collect year after year, bring in new pieces. I also want to encourage you, if you've got those tattered things that you've had in the house 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, get rid of it, retire it, and bring in a couple of new, fresh items. I'm calling it Spooky Sparkly Halloween, but if sparkly is not you, then maybe it's a creepy crawly Halloween, because we have lots of creepy, crawly, and creepier things that, you know, maybe will move you.
And let me tell you something, you know, this is the time to start shopping for your Halloween stuff. Don't wait till it gets all picked over, because I know exactly what you do. You go to that same 2 or 3 stores that have a little Halloween section, and most of the stuff is either kind of broken or there's a piece missing off of it, or it's just not that fancy. We are doing this, and the companies that make these are some of the same great companies that you see the top of the line stuff in, but we're giving you a chance to get it at a sneak peek and at a great price. This is a $20 bill. You'll have this for years and years and years. And remember, what I love about the electronics nowadays is that they have the built-in timer, so you're not replacing the batteries all the time. You will not have to replace the batteries all season on this, maybe once a year, depending on, you know, how much you use it. But remember, you just use it when it's dark for the 6 hours, and then the timer turns it off.
I had somebody on Facebook today say, is it wrong of me to want to leave this decor out all year? Depending on how you're doing it, I'll tell you, the skulls, those beautiful mirrored skulls, or even the wax skulls, I tend to leave those out all year. So many of the items that we'll be sharing with you today are items that, if depending on how you do it, will stay with you all year long. You like that, huh?
Excuse me while I take a quick drink.
No problem.
And remind you about free shipping on all NFL football fan shop stuff when you spend $99 or more. So fill up your cart, get all kinds of jerseys and crazy fun stuff for football. And once you reach 99 bucks, everything you get will be free shipping and handling. You can shop right now. Go to hsn.com and check out all the cool football stuff. All right, we're gonna keep going here. I'm loving it. I feel like Halloween's here. I can't wait. I gotta go to my storage thing and I gotta get the spooky headless guy.